social media and body image, confidence, kind of a big genre of that kind of stuff.
Yep. Yep.
And we're just kind of going to be having a little girl chat with you and kind of talking about our feelings about it.
Yes, lots of feelings, guys. Lots of feelings. I might be pouring my heart out to Laura and telling her how I truly feel about her. I mean...
But this is good. This is what we want to say.
That's not what I'm going to say.
Tears are fine. Don't ever apologize for crying. They're fine.
You're right. It should be okay for me to express how I truly feel and what's really in my soul.
So, I have a question for you, Tatiana.
Yes.
Have you ever found, because we're both mums, we have babies, we have husbands, of course, and we're kind of at the age where, you know, social media kind of started to peak, I would say, mid-20s or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, really started to peak.
Yeah.
Have you personally been affected by social media? And if so, did it affect you in a negative way or in a positive way?
Honestly, at first, it really affected me in a positive way. And honestly, it was really cool because, you know, like, I remember Facebook first came out. Right? That was like, whoa, this is so cool.
It was fun, but it was different.
Yeah, it was different. It was really different. It was all about
It was more, it was more positive, I feel like.
Yeah,
it was like
it was
cool
a lot more
because
positive.
you would see, like, on the weekend kind of what your friends did, right? Because it was all about taking photos. I feel like it's not like that anymore.
No, it literally went overboard. And in the beginning, it was like everyone would be posting about literally every little thing they would do. I remember, like, when it first came out, how people would be posting, I'm in the washroom now.
Yeah.
I'm now having a paper.
Wait, and every selfie was...
Yeah, it's like...
Duckface with the piece, or...
The duckface. The duckface. It was like a lot of duckface. And I think it's still happening, but people are trying to, like, put it down more.
It's a little bit more like...
I think everyone's, like, made fun of it so much.
Yeah,
that it's like,
but there's still duckface.
There's a lot of duckfaces still, like, for sure, definitely, absolutely. But,
what about Instagram, though?
Instagram.
Because then all of a sudden it was Facebook, and Facebook was kind of like high school, and then all of a sudden it was, well, we have Snapchat, but, like, I found out of all of them, like, Instagram to be the most kind of, like, influential one. Like,
absolutely.
I find there's a lot of people on there that, you know, are living these luxurious lives, and, I mean, it's not their life. This is not their life at all. So they're living, like, behind this camera, this screen, and they're pretending they're somebody they're not. Have you, like, noticed that, or have you done that?
Honestly, no, and maybe yes. Maybe I have done it in some way.
I think everybody has in some way.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, you post a picture of you and your husband, but meanwhile you're fighting. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Right?
No, so, like, I haven't done that because, the reason I haven't done that was because I did not want my husband to think we're okay.
Okay, no, but that's good.
I was like, no, we're not good. No,
but that's good because most people would.
Yeah, like, every other, like, marriage couple or couple, you know, we all go through our ups and downs and everything, and I think it's really healthy too because you get to know the person and what you like, what you don't like. Absolutely, because let's face it, life isn't perfect, and we're not perfect, and there's gonna be things, and I think it's great because it just makes you stronger.
But you just nailed it. Life isn't perfect. We're not perfect. So why are we looking at these perfect, immaculate photos of these women?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes, Sally.
You're saying you're not perfect, but how come you just balance that wine glass so perfectly on your fucking knee? Are you like a magician?
Well, I never said I wasn't a musician. A magician. I've also had some wine.
You know what? Let me tell you the truth of there's actually glue.
But thank you for the positivity. It's a trick wine.
Yes, it's a magnet. So underneath her jean, there's like a magnet, and underneath this, there's another magnet. So
I mean, besides that, I'm freaking perfect. But no, in reality, it's like, how come these women that are we see these women every single day that are creating this lifestyle that they are perfect, they have the biggest bums, they have the fittest legs, they have no cellulite, they have no double chin, they have no marks, especially women that have had babies.
Oh, yeah.
And the reality is they're face tuning or they're editing these photos to be, you know, edited in a way to make them feel better. And don't get me wrong, everybody puts a filter on, everybody does this, everybody edits their photo in some certain way, and that is fine. But I feel like the rawness of it has gone completely away, and I feel like that's really like, you and I are kind of at the stage where we're like, some of us can get affected by it, but I don't think we're getting as affected, whereas the younger generation is really getting affected, because they look at perfect.
Honestly.
And they have cellulite, and all of a sudden they're judging themselves and hating their bodies. That's not okay.
Yeah. You know what? Let's give an example to like Demi Lovato.
Yes.
Demi Lovato has just posted something really raw.
Yes.
And that is honestly amazing. Like, I am so impressed.
I am too, but at the same time, it's one photo.
Yes.
And all the other photos were not. I get it. All it takes is one photo. It takes a change. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But you should be posting that from the beginning, because you're still beautiful. Everybody has cellulite. Everybody has marks. Everybody has stretchy skin. Everybody has this. It doesn't matter, skinny, big bone, doesn't matter.
No,
Nobody's perfect. You think Kim Kardashian ass is real? Hell no.
Hell no, sisters.
She had those babies right in her ass.
But you know what? I think society is trying to, like, is slowly, we're getting
better.
Brainwashed. No, actually, I was gonna say we're slowly getting brainwashed to thinking that big is actually okay. Which is bad, because we're starting to forget what real beauty is.
Right, but then it is getting better in a sense where a lot of influencers are posting raw, real stuff, which is very nice.
Absolutely.
But even for me, like when I was, being pregnant, I always had this idea that I was going to get huge and massive and big. And to be honest, in my pregnancy, I put on 20 pounds. I didn't put on a lot of money. Oh my god. No, I didn't put on a lot of weight, but the amount of comments I had from people was insane. Like, absolutely insane. Like, I had coworkers say to me that they hope my body goes back to normal. Do you know how
What? Are you serious?
Swear on my life.
Wow.
And I remember saying, I really hope my daughter is healthy.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if you think that that is what defines me, and let me just say, my body looks better than ever, so. But that's besides the point.
I have seen it. Many a time. Many a time.
But that's besides the point. It's the fact that why do we live in a society, and social media is just part of it, but why do we live in a society where women are constantly being judged for being a certain size or looking a certain way? Like you and I can be walking down the street and we are petite, but there could be a larger person than us, and she could be fit as hell. She could lift us and throw us, and we could be judging her because she's not stick thin. That needs to end. That's not okay.
Absolutely. My goodness. Yes, you're absolutely right.
But it's the same thing when a skinny girl walks into a gym. For instance, with me, I walk into my gym. It's different. If somebody larger walks into the gym and they start losing weight and they get like, wow, you're looking so good, you look great. But if I walk into the gym and I notice I'm looking great, they don't say anything to me.
Yeah,
because
you're all assholes.
No, but they are, but also because they just assume because you're already thin. But fitness has nothing to do with being in shape and being fit.
We live in a superficial world, and
I know that's coming across in the right way.
No, absolutely. I feel you're very passionate about this, and I'm really happy you're talking about this. These are things I have thought about, and I do care about a lot deeply, because it is sad. We are all being affected by this, even for those that don't speak about this, even those people that are afraid to talk about this,
because they don't want to see this shit.
There's a lot of people that don't have a voice, and they're afraid to speak out loud because they don't want to be embarrassed
or judged.
They're judged
because they have been.
Yeah, and they have been judged. And small, big, you're too skinny. You're too big.
You probably got that. I used to get that all the time. You're too skinny. Eat a hamburger.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, I don't want to. I eat McDonald's 5 times a day. Yeah. You think I'm not trying to get big? Come on.
And I also don't want to. But it's ridiculous. And then the moment you put on more weight, you get, It's, you know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It's just like, people need to lay off, and social media doesn't help because we are fed this negative body image that everybody's perfect, everybody's gotta be perfect. Like, look at, even fucking YouTubers, like them photoshopping their face tuning and photoshopping their images to make themselves have skinny waist and big ass when they don't. They have a flat ass and no fucking waist.
Remind me to do that at our next photo shoot.
Yeah, we're gonna do. That's actually fun. We should do that.
We should so do that.
We should. No, that'd be fun. If you guys want to see that, we'll do it.
Just because you guys know, let us know in the comment, you know, like in our comments, direct message us if you think that would be really hilariously funny.
I think it'd be so funny.
I think it would be hilarious to do something like that. It would be really fun.
Yeah, I think so too because it is a big thing.
Is that Sally over there? Sally.
Sally!
What's going on, Sally?
Hi!
Sally, do you have something to say?
What are your thoughts on social media?
Yeah.
I know that Sally is not on social media.
Yeah.
Is Sally...
She's afraid to talk out loud. She's one of those people, I don't want to put her out like that, and I don't want to speak for her, but...
In the nicest way possible,
Yeah.
she's scared of you.
Yeah, she is scared of social... What the heck, Sally? Can you get that out of your mouth?
Aww.
Oh, that's the hugest, biggest...
But like, she's the cutest person in the world, so like...
Yeah. Aww, she's so sweet.
Cheers to Sally!
Cheers to Sally! Woo!
Yeah, but what was with you being pregnant? Did you have any weird things about like body image?
Honestly,
or
I was honestly, I was hoping that I wouldn't get stretch marks and all that stuff. You know,
did you?
Like, you know what? I got a little bit. I think I got a little bit more.
I got
like,
them on my chest.
I got them more in like on my breasts.
Can I tell you that I got them on my chest and I had a friend and she would always like constantly ask me about stretch marks and stuff and it made me feel so because I was never concerned about that. If I got them, I got them. I was growing a human.
Yeah.
But she made me feel so kind of like insecure about getting them that I never once told her I got them and I said I never got them. But to other friends, I was so open about it because they were just non-judgmental. But to
Yeah.
her, I never did because I felt judged.
Oh
And
my
that's
God.
sad, right?
That is so sad.
It shouldn't be like that. Like it really shouldn't be like that. And like that's my whole point of this. It's like
It's-
our whole point.
We shouldn't have to feel embarrassed of who we truly are. We should
No.
embrace who we are.
No.
It is so sad that there's so many people out there that make us feel ashamed of, you know, like being a mom isn't
Love
easy.
yourself.
Like,
No.
it's not
And
easy.
so many people say, I had someone say, oh, my kids ruined my body. My daughter made me love my body so much more. I have never loved my body more than I have after having my daughter.
Yeah.
Never.
So, what I feel about like society has portrayed how women should be. I feel like they have portrayed us to be more like you should be able to cook, you should be in the kitchen, you should be able to being clean, you know, keep the house clean, making sure everything's all nice and tidied up, you know what I mean, make sure you're on top of all the kids stuff. But you know what, it's not just their job. But you know nowadays there's more equality, right? And that we should be working together as a team. Men work hard, and you know, like
So do women.
So do women. Women work as hard as men too, you know. And like I feel like it's all about teamworking, you know, like a team, like, you know, appreciation.
It is team.
You should also light some scented candles to cover up the scent of your baby's farts and your husband's farts. I think that's
Well,
very
society tells me to do that every day.
Oh my God, you don't know how. That is the most amazing idea I've ever heard.
That is good. Also vinegar.
Oh, pooperoo?
No, poopery. Yeah,
Poopery,
poopery.
poopery.
I actually really want to buy that
Yeah,
because
me
like,
too.
I don't want people to smell my doo-doos. But you know what I was going to say? Because I actually ranted about this on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, by the way.
Yes,
But-
late night wine.
Yes, I was ranting about this, and I was saying that it's so funny that, so us women, we, you know, when we are on mat leave, I'm currently on mat leave. I know you just kind of got off and you're working.
Yeah.
But, you know, I am with my daughter for like all day until my husband comes home at like 4 p.m. and then he takes her for a little bit, but she's very mummy, so I'm with her all the time.
Yep.
But I find when friends are over, the moment people see, you know, Rob stepping in, which he is the dad, that is his duty, all of a sudden, oh, he's such a good dad. You are so lucky to have him, Laura. Excuse me? Wait a second. You're going to sit there and tell me I am so lucky to have a partner help me in something we created together? I can't. No, it should just be, he should just be doing it.
Yeah.
And so my response is always like, yes, I understand. Like, I am lucky because there are some men that do not step up to the plate.
Yep.
But that is his job and his duty as a man to do that. And I know that, you know, some men do not, but the reality is like, what, like, us as women should not be, that is their duty.
Absolutely. It should be like a natural thing. And that's the thing is like, because
where's our credit?
it's like, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely, but that's society portraying men like not the nurturer ones, the hardworking ones, the ones that are work, the ones
Sometimes
that are
they're more
money
nurturing than women.
Yeah, some are.
Some are amazing.
Some fathers are way better than the mothers.
And
sometimes.
some women should not be mothers. Like, I hate to say it,
Yeah,
but and it's
true.
so sad that society
Some people shouldn't
views.
be
You know what I
parents.
mean? Like, it shouldn't be that way.
You're right, absolutely. If you are not going to care for a child or love a child the way you should, then why have it in the first place?
And why is there so much pressure on us as women to live up to this standard, and like feel bad for having a husband that helps us? That should be, that's support. That's what we need. We can't do it all. I can't do it all. I get overwhelmed.
Yeah, same here.
When the house is a mess and we got this and that and dishes and the bed to make and laundry.
There's no wonder
and
why
finances.
a lot of women out there that have had postpartum, you know, like postpartum, depression, even men too, depression for men as well, like, you know, like...
but women, especially after having the baby, your hormones are so up and down, and you do suffer from postpartum, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'll be honest with you, if I did not find fitness, I for sure was going to the path of postpartum.
Yeah.
Fitness saved me in my journey because I had to do something, and I didn't want to take pills to help with that. That's just my personal choice. Everybody has their own decision, but that was my personal decision, and I chose fitness. That worked for me. I don't know if you
for my daughter, I think I started fitness probably maybe 4 or 5 months after I had her, like 5 months, something like that.
Mine was 3 months.
Yeah, it was like 5 months after, because I was just like, oh, I'm not sure, you know, but...
Did it make you feel better?
It did make me feel better. It made me feel a lot better about myself. It made me feel more confident about myself, for sure. Like, it felt so nice to be able to go back to close to what I had
and
or
be
something.
Strong.
Exactly. And you know what, there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, like, if you've gained more. A lot of people were, like, commenting to me, like, I was 103 before. And
you were tiny.
I was like, and people would be like, oh, like, it's like, oh, this is really healthy on you. This looks better. This looks so good. I'm like,
but okay, here's the thing, that people don't want to hear that either.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you have to understand, somebody saw themselves a certain way for so long. She was healthy, skinny, and now her body is different. So you saying this looks better, you don't know how she's going to feel about that. She could be feeling really insecure. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You have to be very careful and very sensitive to women, especially after having babies, because even something that you think is a positive comment could be something negative for her. That could have turned her into like a depression and be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like,
thankfully, I am a strong woman and very confident of myself that I don't care or give a shit of what you say about me. No, I'm just joking. I'm not perfect. I do have feelings, and sometimes I don't care. Well, don't we all, right? But there are some people that like to pretend they don't.
That could really affect some people, and I think people just don't think about what they say. Like,
you know what? Like, I like talking about confidence and like society and how like they like to tear us down, just anything. And you know, when somebody is doing so well for themselves or are happy, even like you don't have to have much or anything. Happy,
but you can't be happy. When you're happy, people hate you.
Yeah, that's.
It's the reality of it.
It's true. It's like, why is this person happy? They don't have like.
Or why do they love
they
yourself?
Don't have that.
They take your self-confidence as you're conceited. No, sweetheart. It's not being conceited. It's called, I love myself and I worked really hard to get here. Yeah. And I have a theory, and or this is what I say to myself. It's not a theory, but you can either love yourself or hate yourself, but it's way easier to love yourself.
Absolutely.
Love all of yourself.
And isn't it better to live life more like loving, more like positive?
Way better. Is it harder? It's way harder. It's harder to wake up with a smile on your face every day. It's easy to be miserable and mad and shit goes down and you're so upset. It's hard to be happy. People have to work to be happy, but when you make it a habit and you make it a daily occurrence, it becomes easier and it becomes you. And you start and you are happy.
Yeah. Honestly, I have to say in my experience, because if you know me, you know that I'm a pretty bubbly, happy person. But the thing is that like it was from a young age, thank goodness, like I always had this positive, I had good people around me, supporting me and pushing me to be my best self. And I'm not saying a lot of people out there that don't have that. Like I'm speaking about myself, and I'm speaking like I felt that there were times that I had tough times in my life, just like anybody else, that I could have went the other way.
Yes.
And I could have been a miserable bitch or a miserable negative person. But you know what? I felt like it was so much easier for me personally to be like the best person I could, best version of myself by being loving, but being happy, but being helpful, and not expecting anything from others. You know,
and
like
it probably made you feel good.
It makes me feel so much better when I'm actually making somebody else happy. If I can do something for somebody and then they're like, wow, thank you, you really made a difference, or like, oh wow, like I think of all those little details and things like that, and honestly, it's so gratifying. Though,
it is.
You know, it is. It's such a gratifying feeling. You know, like if only there was more people like that, and like.
It's sad that there isn't as many people as like. If you're a happy person, people don't understand. Like I would always go when I go to parties. I'd be so happy and upbeat. I'm sure you got this too. And they'd be like, "Are you on something?"
Yeah.
They automatically think you're on like drugs or something, and like. You can be happy without drugs. Sorry, you can. I know it's hard, but you can.
Hey,
we do it.
It's true. I used to be, and like not wanting to bring religion into this or anything, but and you know I respect all religions. You know I respect if you're a godly person, non-godly person, a Christian or whatever. You know like kudos to you. Whatever makes you happy, whatever pushes you to go forward in life, great. But I used to be a Mormon. Okay, and
did you grow up Mormon?
You know what? I think most of my like childhood was like Mormon. Yeah.
Okay.
So like, and you know you're not allowed to drink alcohol or like do drugs and stuff like that. You know we had dances and those dances there was no alcohol, and man did I dance. Man did I shake it, and I was thinking to myself, me and my girlfriend were like, wow, we're not even drinking alcohol and we're having the best time of our lives. And I'm like, I look back now that I know of alcohol. And I'm like, wow, how did I have so much fun? Well, obviously,
I know.
You make what you want, like anything. You don't have to drink alcohol. You can drink it if you want. Whatever life choice you want, that's fine. Whatever makes you happy, whatever floats your boat. What I'm saying is that
it's your personal choice.
It's your mind. Your mind has such power.
And it's how you view each situation.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, like when you're pregnant for 9 months, you're not drinking.
Yeah.
And you go to parties or get-togethers. So what, you're not going to have a good time because you can't get loaded? No, you're going to have, my experience, I'm going to have a good time. So I'm going to be silly, I'm going to dance around. I'm sure the same for you because when I'm going to sit there miserable, knocked up, no way, Jose. Hell no, I'm going to enjoy my time.
Yep.
But there's people that wouldn't.
Yeah, and you know what? Who says a mother cannot enjoy herself? If your child is being good taken care of by your in-laws, by your siblings,
there's nothing wrong with going out and having girl time, because let's be honest, I had my first ever night away from Elle, and I went home in the evening, late at night, around 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. or something. I don't remember. I was pretty drunk. But I went to a family wedding, and my husband stayed home and watched baby, and that was my first night out. She's 7 months. Yeah, in 7 months, just out, having a drinks, and just dancing and having fun. Yeah. But let me tell you, and I really enjoy myself, but I'll be honest, I don't feel like I need that as much as I did before. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to go and get loaded anymore. I don't really enjoy it as much. I like getting a couple buzz on, but just to kind of get loosey-goosey and stuff, but because I have verbal diarrhea and then I just say stuff and I talk to the wrong people.
Oh yeah.
I'm too chatty. And then the creepers. And then my dad has to pull me away.
You know what? Honestly, I felt in the beginning when I first had my daughter, I felt, to be honest, I felt like I lost a part of, I wasn't sure. I felt like I was my identity. Who am I?
Well, it's probably also from postpartum too,
right? And I felt guilty. Am I allowed to hang out with my friends? Am I allowed to go out and drink?
Moms, you're allowed.
You know, and at first, I remember when I did my first night out, oh my God, it was it felt a little weird because I'm I just had a baby and it feels I felt so self-conscious of my body as well, because I still had a little bit of a bump, you know, and I was and
you know you had a baby, but the other people don't really, exactly. You know what I mean? And
I think as time went on, and now I can say, I have a 4-year-old and I have one that's turning 2 very soon. I think that now I feel a lot more comfortable with myself, a lot more confident in a motherly way, and my own identity as my own self. I feel a lot more comfortable of who I am and who I'm becoming.
That's amazing.
You know, and I think now I do take actually I will take a night break and actually kind of close, get loaded.
No, But it's important.
And honestly, I feel, but with the right people.
Yes.
I feel like people I feel comfortable with.
And people who also understand that you do have children, and you know they understand you have.
Once in a blue moon is not bad. I think it's good.
Not
I
bad,
think it's so
and it's
nice.
needed. Moms need it.
We need to keep saying. We need to keep us.
Yes.
Because once the kids get older and they grow up, where's mommy and daddy gonna have? You know,
lots of booze
and lots of
sexy time. No, but even with me too, like ever since having my daughter, like I've never felt more confident in myself, and also, but I feel like I've changed as a person. I feel like I've matured in a sense where, I am leading by example for my daughter. So I want her to see mommy happy. I want her to see mommy doing things she loves. I want her to see, if I'm a happy mom and I'm taking care of myself, then I'm a better mom.
Absolutely.
And that involves, me going to the gym and working out, but also it involves me and my career and stuff like that. I want her to see me doing something I am passionate about. I think that's a big thing. I also want to advocate to her that she can live her dream and she can do whatever she wants, and I support her in anything.
Yeah.
But I also just, like, every single day I tell her she's beautiful. Why? Because I want her to know. I don't want her to go through life, and she will have ups and downs, it's normal, but I want her to know that at the end of the day, like, I think she is absolutely beautiful. From the moment she was here, like, I tell her every day.
She stepped out of that wound.
That womb! She didn't want to leave her womb, but she had to.
Sorry, girl.
But now she has a new womb.
Yeah. That was cute. I like that.
No, but seriously, I think it's really empowering for women to just, like, especially women that had babies and stuff like that. Like, we're fed this social media bullshit of, like, the perfect family and, like, the baby smiling and the husband and this and that. Meanwhile, the guy's probably cheating on you. Sorry, just kidding. But, we're fed this thing that, like, it's, like, the perfect family. And the reality is we all have issues. We all have fights. We all have this, that, this. Yeah. But as a mother, if you are a happy mom and happy wife, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you deserve the credit.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. I think just try to be the best person you can be. Just obviously, if it's too much, don't push yourself. A lot of people that I know fall into depression.
It's so easy to fall into depression.
I don't know how many people I know in my life, and I'm sure I could have so many times fall into depression.
Yeah, I've had many ups and downs.
And I feel like, wow, I can literally go downhill right now, and then something ends up pushing me up again. And not everyone is so lucky. Not everyone has that opportunity. I wish, a lot of people I know that I love and care about wouldn't have to feel these things and wouldn't have to feel low. You are beautiful. You are enough. You are enough. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Just be your best self version and just try as much as you can, and that's it. That's good. That's all good. As long as you're trying to be what you want to be, because you are the owner of your life. You are the boss. And
you can change situations. Yeah. You have control of your life, even if you're in, anything, a toxic relationship, a toxic job. You can change that. Yeah. I always said, like, if you ever get sick, it's hard to, sometimes you can't get healthy, unfortunately. But if it's a job, or if it's your body, or if it's a career, job, same thing, sorry, a little too much. If it's a relationship, if it's a house, these are things that are just, you can change these. You can change these situations.
Yeah, it's true.
So take advantage of those, because one day we're gonna, something may happen, and we can't change that. Mm-hmm. But if you can change it now, because like she said, you're worth it.
Yeah.
You are. But that's why we're here. We're here to bring you up.
That's right.
To the top!
Yeah. What? But I know this became into a very serious topic, and it's
we kind of shifted gears, but that's kind of what this show is about. Yeah. And it's just about us kind of
being real
and grand.
Being real, being raw. You know what I mean? Positive, and like everyone. Like, if you guys ever have questions or any advice you guys want, or opinions or whatever,
we'd love to hear it.
Yours,
leave some comments down below. Send us some DMs.
Yeah, DMs. The DM. Just about to say something.
Big D.
M.
In the M.
Yeah, exactly. I hope you enjoyed our episode. We don't want to give out. We would love to look forward to. I can't even speak. Drank too much. Wow. Can't be drinking on the job.
No.
Where's that mom brain?
Hashtag.
Yeah. And AKA you. Note to self. mom brain, unfortunately, it stays with you.
Oh my
forever.
God, that's the first, just so you know, if you ever get pregnant, the first thing I noticed was my senses. I could smell things from far away, but also, I just forgot everything right away. I'm so stupid.
Same here.
Still am.
Same here. Same here.
But I'll never call myself
Sorry,
stupid.
what did you say?
What?
I forgot.
Who are you?
Oh, hi.
Hi. Sorry, I don't know you. You look like my husband.
Oh, you look like my husband.
Weird.
Oh, wait, what's that?
Well, anyways, guys, it was nice chatting with you. Subscribe!
Subscribe. Thank you so much for watching us, guys.
Yes.
Late Night Wine. You know, don't forget to comment. And you know what? It was a pleasure talking with you guys. And
we hope you enjoyed the discussion. We hope it was interesting to you. We're really passionate about it, and we love chatting with you. So
chat.
hopefully you had a drink as well.
Yes, because
And are enjoying your time.
Who could finish faster?
Rager, 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 rager.